And we are live with, well, we had Brian. I don't know if he's still here. If you're here,
Boom.
Hi, Brian. Wow, that's surprising.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, it's just you, me, and Brian.
All right, we got to get on the right page here so I can see the chat.
Of course,
we are live streaming.
I kind of expected that. I watched Digging with DJ. I think she only had 7 people in there tonight.
Well, yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
That's why I don't live stream. I don't think anybody would show up.
Oh, you never
We
know.
were talking Stephen King before we went live here.
Yeah.
You were saying how he recycles his books. He writes the same stories over and over
Hi, John,
again.
Fighters Keepers. Oh, we got 2 people in there. Hey, John, you read Stephen King? Yes or no? We're just wondering. Or like his movies?
Now, what was another one of his good movies? We said Pet Cemetery is a good one. And, hey, Cynthia.
I'm trying to remember. God.
Cujo's a good one.
Cujo's a good one.
And Misery.
Yeah. These were all his early ones.
And Misery is one of my favorites.
Yeah, no, think about it. That was all his early stuff.
Yeah.
And
I don't know any of his Needful Things. Yeah, I read that one. That's
Thinner. You ever read Thinner or watch the movie?
No.
Yeah, it was about one of the most boring ones I ever watched. It was good.
I never seen it.
What about Maximum Overdrive, people? Then a few years later, he came out with another one where it wasn't everything. It was just lawn equipment mainly under a different name.
Maximum Lawn Care.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Castle Rock. I don't remember that one.
I don't remember that one.
I was telling Bill that Stephen King lives about an hour northeast of me. He lives in Bangor, Maine.
Stand By Me was Stephen King?
The Stand was Stephen King.
Yeah, The Stand, not Stand By Me. That was somebody else.
Hey, Rick.
Hi, Rick. How you doing? Mark couldn't be here tonight. He's working. Marty didn't feel like it. I don't know where Mike is.
Mike was going to come on, but he's probably sleeping. Hey,
Yep.
Jim Steele.
Hi, Jim. How you doing?
We don't have Mary on here to respond to that. So.
Oh, she'll be here sooner or later if she sees it. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're all doing well.
There's only 2 dream streamers tonight. Sorry.
Yep.
Maybe Dan will come by later.
Richie can't get out because of snow, and I can't get out because of my hip and a few other problems. So, anybody get out? What about you, John? You're probably snowed in too. Oh, it was
okay.
Steve. That I didn't know. I didn't think it was. But see, that's all his early stuff. And later on, his stuff started kind of sucking.
It's just like anything.
Hi,
like a band. They'll have 2 or 3 good albums, and then they'll kind of fade after that.
Ooh, John's going to 1898 house. Cool. Hi, Marty. I'll look that up real quick. Jim, you should have got that.
Hey, Marty.
Unless I screwed up and forgot to send it, but I don't think I screwed up and forgot to send it. I could have swore I did. Uh-oh.
Update for those of you who haven't heard, my new book is at the editor. So the editor's going to have it for a couple of weeks, and hopefully it'll come back and be ready for me to get it on Amazon. There's still a lot of work to do when I get it back to get it to that point. You gotta put a cover on there. You gotta type in all the information and set it up. And in Amazon, it goes through a review process. They look for if you have a bunch of spelling mistakes or any of that, they won't let you put a book on Amazon, which is what you want anyway.
Yeah. Okay, Jim, sorry I screwed up. What did you win? I'll get it out to you because for some reason it's not in the list and it should have been. So it means it's sitting here somewhere.
I ordered me a new GoPro for metal detecting season.
You like the GoPros?
Yeah, they're easy to use.
Yeah, pretty pricey though, too.
I got a Hero 11 for I don't know, $130.
Oh, okay, they come way down then.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like those. I don't know how to pronounce it. AKSAI. They're like
I've
70.
got one. I've got one of the cheap ones, and the video quality and stuff isn't as good as the GoPro.
The ones I seen were
Maybe the
like,
more expensive ones are.
yeah, the ones I was looking at was like 75, $80. And people like
Yeah.
What I want to get is the Odro, however it's pronounced. But you wear it like glasses, and the camera sits here, so whatever you're looking at, the camera sees it, and it's got it on off.
Now, how am I supposed to get crotch cam and out of frame videos with that?
You don't.
I'm almost famous. I'm almost famous for that.
They're $129, which I think is a great deal. They put out. I know a guy at Scotland. They put out great videos, and the sound quality is good too. But if it's right, you can't use it.
I was always shy to put a camera in somebody's face because I felt like it was like invasion of their privacy. So
Yeah.
I'd always have the camera down low sometimes when I'm talking to people. It just didn't feel right putting a camera right up in somebody's face.
Hi, bud.
Hey, bud.
Marty V, you been able to get out?
Yeah, the weather should be turning down your way, huh, Bill?
The weather's starting to warm up. It's like 62 out right now. But like I said, my problem is my head. I can't get out.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's perfect. But a little windy, like 15 miles an hour, but that ain't too bad. My XP Fuji Film XP works pretty good. It cuts out most of the wind. So, the only thing I don't like about these is they are heavy. But you can drop the damn thing. It's good to 66 feet of water, the whole 9 yards. So,
yeah,
you get about a half hour per battery for filming. I've had it for 5 years.
That's all you get on a GoPro.
Huh?
Pretty much all you get.
Yeah. I've had it for 5 years now. Bought it used, and it still works perfect. Oh, Marty got snow. Sorry, Marty. Yeah, people will let you know now. I'm scheduled for surgery next week. It may not happen. I've been having problems with my heart meds screwing me up. Hi, Johnny. Johnny, did you get your knife? Said delivered.
Hey, Johnny.
So until they get that straight out, I may have to cancel my surgery, which I don't want to do.
Is it new meds that you're on, or you're
no old ones? They had to cut them in half because it was making my heart sluggish. Well, it's still making it sluggish, so I had to cut them in half again today. And I got to check my pulse all weekend, and if it doesn't change, I either go to the doctor's cardiologist or the ER Monday. But
what day is your surgery supposed to be?
Next Friday, a week from today.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't go back up, I got to call our doctor and go, well, does that mean cancel? And I'm pretty sure he's going to say, yeah. Mm-mm. Which I really,
Hey, Mary.
Hi, Mary. We've been waiting for you, darling. And there's Johnny here. Canadian?
No, it's just some type of token. It's connected to some aquarium. You buy these tokens and it donates money to feed the animals at the aquarium. It's fairly
Oh,
modern. Found it down by the river.
Jim, you still here? Jim Steele.
He was here.
Yeah, well, he said he'd gotten a letter yet. I know he won a prize, but for some reason I forgot to write it down. So, and I don't remember what it is. I'll have to go back through my videos and see what he won. I hate it when that happens. Because I use pirate ship and it saves everybody sent to, so it should have popped up right at the top of the list and his name isn't there. It's like, damn it. You haven't gotten it yet. Hi, Jeremy. What in the hell?
Digging up the Carolinas.
That's Jeremy. How you doing, Jeremy?
Jeremy? Yes.
Yep. He has 15 metal detectors. He's
I would
really
have 15 if I did get rid of a few along the way. How many do I have? I got
Mary's yours says
3
in transit.
4, 5,
Damn.
6. I've gotten 6. I got rid of the V3 Bliss tool, which would be 7.
I always wanted to try one of those.
The Deep Tech Vista Gold, which would be 8. The Exterior 705, that'd be 9. I had a
Hey, Jeff,
Fisher
how you doing?
F something or other.
Yeah, Mary,
there's 9.
I found a bunch of stuff, and half of it hasn't gotten there yet. It's really pissing me off. One I had to track down. It's 3 weeks late. Once I tried to get the insurance on it, all of a sudden they found it.
I guess I'd have 10 or 11 of them if I hadn't gotten rid of any along the way.
Oh, I have at least let's see, bounty hunters that I sold and Technetics.
Hey, Bruins.
Oh. Yeah, that's for me, Mary. You're on the list. It just hasn't made it to yet. Like I said, I sent one out and they lost it for 3 weeks. They shipped it past the guy's town by 500 miles and let it sit there for 2.5 weeks. As soon as I claimed the insurance on, we found it. Hi, Shannon. How you doing?
Hey, Shannon.
That's funny how that works. Well, we can't find it. Then, okay, well, then I want the money, that I lost. And it's like, hey, you know what? We found it. Grandma Kelly, hello.
Hey, Grandma Kelly. How many of the Nocta machines do you have now?
I have the double score and the Simplex Lite.
Yeah.
I really like them both. The only thing
Dennis.
Go
ahead.
The light with the small coil doesn't get much depth, so I might order the big coil for it. But
now Dennis has the Simplex. I think he's got it. Is it Elite? Do they have an Elite?
Ultra, a BT
Ultra.
and an Ultra.
Okay, an Ultra. Yeah.
Good machines. In fact,
I'll tell you what. Dennis finds a lot of stuff with his Simplex.
Well, hi Matt, how you doing? Charlie digging it back. His brother John lives here in town, and we hunt together. he bought Simplex Plus, the original one. Then he bought the Legend. Well, this one place where he found a 1851 Navy Civil War revolver. He went back over there with the Legend after hitting the whole area with Simplex. He got no signals with the Legend.
Yeah.
That's how good the Simplex was. It found everything that was there.
Hey, Matt.
But he loves his Legend. And since I got the double score, I've had people tell me, well, that's not much lower down than the Legend. They go, you got that. No sense of buying a Legend because it'll find everything the Legend can find. So it just doesn't have all the.
See, I have the Legend, so there's no sense of me buying a double score.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Grandma Kelly. I don't know if anybody can see it. I do have a. Oh, yep, showed up on the goal. Thank you.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah. Last time it wasn't, so I just didn't advertise it. So it's like, yeah. Yes, I am. Thank you, Grandma Kelly. But no, the Noct. I have my Xterra Pro. I sold my Vanquish because I had the 440 model, and great machine. I loved it, but unfortunately, when you're doing like relic hunting, it doesn't have a high-low iron bias. The 540 does, the X model up. So I get down there where there's a lot of nails and tin and stuff. It just drives that machine crazy because I can't notch it, can't get rid of it. But if I had the 540 model, which I'm thinking of getting because I love that detector, it will do that. The only thing I was stupid, I sold it with the small coil, but I had the an add-on battery pack from R&B because it uses 4 AA's. Hi, Mega Dog.
Yeah.
And the AA rechargeables wear down real quick. Well, this R&B battery pack out of England, you can charge it up and detect a whole week, 40 hours, before you had to recharge it again. I should have kept that. Instead, I sold it with the machine. And it's like they were $50 in. Now they're $90 for the same thing.
So there's no internal rechargeable battery in that?
No. You get double rechargeable AA's with it. If you buy the 540, it comes with 4 AA's and a charger.
Okay.
I'd just rather go.
I thought almost every machine out there now was rechargeable.
The Vanquish, to keep the price down, they didn't do that back then. Yeah. So, and it's not weather or waterproof except for the coil, but it did come with a really nice rain cover. So, and you can't monitor it anyways. So yeah, I'm thinking later down the road, get me a 540 Pro pack with everything because I did like the machine. No ground balancing, just turn on and go. And I remember it wasn't a great find, but I was at a park and you get the wood chips that have minerals in it because of logging. It brings up all the minerals out of the ground with it. It hit a small 16 gauge or 20 gauge head stamp at 13 inches through that mineralized stuff. So I thought for a $270 machine, that's really good.
Yeah.
Miss Charlie, how you doing? Good to see you.
I saw a cartoon on Facebook, and it had like 2 booths. One had a line of people, and it said new metal detectors.
Yeah.
And the booth next to it had nobody in line, and it said, improve your technique and do some research. Yeah.
I remember years ago, it wasn't a metal detector, in Mad Magazine. I don't know if you ever read Mad Magazine.
Yeah.
They'd have border comics, and there's one guy always did these weird things, and this guy's hunting for treasure. So you're looking at it and you turn it sideways and you can see wherever he dug, there was absolutely nothing. Wherever he didn't dug, there was like diamonds and gold coins. And there's a flintlock rifle sticking up like this in an area this wide that he didn't dig. And right next, I thought, man, that sure sounds a lot like metal detecting. How many people have we got in here? We have 18 people in here.
Showing 18.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, chasing Miss Charlie.
Oh, nice, Mega Dog. Hi, Brian. But yeah, so I'm hoping to get my hit done, get back out, because my friend John has a old church permission from, I think it's 1820. And he's already pulled some
Oh,
good stuff
nice.
up. So I want to get over there. But so I get my meds straightened out and my surgery ain't going nowhere.
Now, what's the recovery time on your surgery once you have it?
So that'll be at least a month before I could go out and do anything. No bending
Yeah.
over for
Tomorrow, there will be lots of clouds.
computer.
with a
Shut
high
up.
of-
Thank you. Yeah, and that's what really burns me up, because this is the time of year the rec area only has one field. The rest of it's all trees and brush, and all the brush is dead now. I can get in there.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping there'll still be some of that left, because I got a lot of area I haven't hit. But during the summer, you just can't get to it because everything's overgrown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing here. Once the snow and the ground thaws here, it's go time for
It's
a
go
while.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Joe. How you doing? Yeah.
Hey, Joe.
DNL. Hello. How you doing?
Dave and Lori.
Been a minute since I seen you guys. Excuse me.
Hey, they used to be part of the Sunday night lineup.
Yeah, I know.
Digging
Used to watch them
Sundays.
every week.
Yeah. All that beautiful weather out in California.
Yep. Just that beautiful, wonderful weather. Oh.
Oh.
Hi,
They did
Gary.
that
How you
again.
doing?
Hey,
Eating
Gary.
good, waiting. Sister got off work, helping to do repairs on it.
Oh, we're up to 24 now, Bill.
Nice. Thank you all for being here. So, Gary, you haven't had much time to get detecting in then, have you? It's raining in Southern California today. Yeah, it was yesterday. I know that. Oh, we just lost Richie. Hi, Scott. How you doing?
I'm still here. I'm just going to get a refill.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I can still talk and stuff.
So, has anybody at all that has just come in recently been able to get out and do any metal detecting, magnet fishing, whatever? Or is it rain and snow? Oh, really? Shannon, so you've been able to get out then, huh? Ours just started thawing here. Oh, except down at where the woods are. Wood chips and some volleyball courts. Oh, you're back where you used to, are you back where you used to live, Gary? Oh, that sucks, Matt. Hi, Georgianne. How you doing?
Hey, Georgianne.
Oh, Grandma, your finger just got better. You decided to go cut down a bush and a tree today, huh? Or a bush tree. I need to give it a rest for a while there. Oh, good luck on that, Shannon. Yeah, I was lurking in the background on that, Grandma Kelly. Just wasn't feeling too peachy.
Now, tonight,
Oh,
Mark is
Auburn.
working, so that's why he's not here for everyone
Pardon?
out there. I'm telling him Mark is working. That's why he's not on
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah. Mark's not here because he's working, unfortunately.
And Mike is sleeping, I'm pretty sure, because he was going to be
Oh,
on if he could stay awake.
yeah. Today he's sleeping.
And Dan's doing Dan stuff.
Yep. And so it's just me and Richie. Oh, okay, Jim. Jim, I'll have to look it up. Do you remember what you won? Because you're not on the mailing list now. Damn, I'm sorry I did that to you. So, whatever it is, I'll be back in SoCal next week, and I will get it out to you. How I missed you, I'm sorry. It just Yeah.
David Alfonsetti.
Hi, David Alfonsetti.
Yeah, he must be getting old, Mary.
Yeah, none of us are getting younger, Barry. That's for sure. We're no Benjamin Buttons here. Oh, you were in South Carolina till yesterday, so you just flew back in last night, huh? Jet lag. Oh. But yeah, Gary, I never did find much in Auburn. A few times I metal detected down there. It just seemed like nobody ever lost anything. Oh, well, tell them all the new people coming about your new book again.
Okay. Well, it's it's in the editor's hands. It's going to be a couple weeks before I see it back, and I can't do a whole lot.
Yeah, but show them the
You
cover.
know,
Show them the book.
I can't because my wife is reading it in the other room.
Oh, hey, never mind.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hi,
I would
George.
show you, but I don't have it. The only way I could show you is, I guess I could do it this way.
The one when I said run, bastard, run. I'll look that up, Jim. I'll have to go through the chat and the streams. So it's Department of Motor Vehicles and flew back.
Show them this way, I guess.
There you go. Fragments of Time. Now, this is different from Richie's other adult book, but I can tell from the other one, this is going to be a good one, too.
Yeah. This is going to be a psychological thriller. It's so good that Mark couldn't finish reading it. It's
2 weeks ago.
so
Okay,
good.
thank you, Jim. Somehow I missed that. I'll have to look it up. I forgot to write it down like an idiot.
And once I get it back from the editor, hopefully it'll be ready to publish at that point, so I can put it all together and get it on Amazon and
Torchy
set up a
just bought
release
your
date.
kid's book, Angry Andy Squatch, to read to the grandkids.
Oh,
Hi,
good.
Loretta.
Thanks. That's my most popular children's book.
Angry Andy.
I wanted so bad to it was supposed to be Angry Sammy Squatch, but somebody had already done a book of a Sammy Squatch, so I had to come up with a new name.
Okay.
You got to kind of do that research when you're doing your titles to see if somebody's already has it out
See
there.
if somebody's already used the name. Yeah. Good idea.
Fragments of Time, there's nobody out there with that one, so I'm safe with that.
I found some stuff in Roseville. Yeah, hurry up, Gary. How much have they turned to rubber tot lots there, Gary? They loved it, Torchy said. John Chum, hello. How you doing?
Hey, John.
So, yeah, us people here in the East don't get to get out this time of the year much. So, unfortunately,
No,
not like California or Florida.
the only place I could go to get out is at low tide somewhere.
Yeah. What is the total number of books you've written up to now? Asked Scott.
Okay, 6 children's books, and I'm getting ready to release my second novel. Now, this novel here was based on a dream that I had years ago. The idea was the idea was so good. I wrote it down and made an outline, and then didn't do anything with it for years.
So Richie, what was the name of Angry Andy Squatch? Well, was that your first book or last kid's book? Or
No, no. The order of my children's books was Anna and the Grizzle Bear, which that one's not even in print anymore. That was my first one.
ah,
And it was I'm trying to think of the name now.
oh,
Token in
nice.
Prison World was the second one. Then Angry Andy Squatch. And then I did
Hi, Deej. Hi, Gopher Bill.
Queen Saturn and the Fairy Twins. Then I did another Angry Andy Squatch Halloween. Then I did Cecil the Grumpy Green Crab Christmas book. And then and I think it was Dark Witches and Mystical Misfits after that.
21 in the house. Thank you. Well, Gary, good luck on that ranch property. That ought to be great. So, what was that one? And the Fairy Twins?
Queen Saturn and the Fairy Twins.
Okay. Queen Saturn. Okay. How'd you come up with that?
You got to come up with original names. So that was the evil queen, Queen Saturn.
Ah.
Hi, Deej.
You could sell that book real big in the Bay Area in LA. Just don't tell them it's a children's book. Gary, how you doing? B8 for here.
Hey, Gary. Hey, Scooter. Scott is one of my beta readers, so he's read my new book.
Ah.
Gave me his feedback.
Well, Scott, is it worth buying? Say yes. I know you're going to say yes. That book was steamy. Okay, that's worth buying for sure right there.
I did dial back some of the love scenes, Scott. It's not quite as steamy as it was the version that you read.
Very good
It
reading.
was very steamy. It was very steamy at first. I dialed it back, and then Scott read that version of it, and I dialed it back even more.
Ah, okay.
Because the whole book isn't about that.
Yeah.
I mean, those scenes are necessary in the book, but it's actually a psychological thriller.
Yeah. But
my wife read the most toned down version of it. And she said when she read the first chapter, she was wondering if the whole book was going to be like that.
Oh. I just like well-written books, so especially in the fiction genre.
There's plenty of plot twists in this book.
I'm hoping I'll probably get historical maps tonight. Find out where the hot's. Good idea. How many acres is it, Gary? Do you know? Smith just got traded to the Raiders.
Who did? Geno Smith?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What's Seattle going to do?
Who knows?
Oh, yeah. You remember that, Shannon? Yeah. That was the original. before I dialed it back some.
Got to get a new quarterback, I guess, so Scott. Yep.
The Raiders still need a quarterback too if they got Geno Smith.
Hi, Anna. How you doing?
It's actually Geno isn't half bad, but he's I don't think he's ever going to take anybody to the Super Bowl or anything like
No.
that.
How many people we got in here now? We have 19.
Hey, Ron.
Hi, Ronnie. Oh. For those of you who don't know her yet, but hi, Colleen. You should now.
Hey, Colleen.
Detecting Mermaid, Anna. Go check out her channel if you have it. Yeah, everybody in here is a Smurf, so we should be good.
Yep.
Who, Bill? Metal Detecting Mermaid, Brian. Greg,
Hey, Yankee down south. Hey, Anna. Got some 64 Kennedys from Mikey.
Oh, nice.
He had his auction the other day. He did pretty good.
Did he?
Yeah, he got rid of his Morgans. He had like 20 of these 64 Kennedys to sell. I bought 10. He sold some other things too.
Yeah, I know, Brian, but there's some people in here that might not have seen your channel yet, like GNL, a few others maybe. So. Oh, your hearing is bad. Sorry, didn't know that. But, yep, I'm just hoping to get all this done because this is the time of year for around here to get out. So go hit that new permission with John. That would be sweet. An 1820s church. So.
With metal detecting, a lot of times you get these sites and you get really excited for,
And then there's
they
nothing
end up
there.
being nothing. And then you go to these places you don't expect anything and say, how did this get here?
I had that happen back home. I had two houses next to each other, permissions. One built in 36 and the first house on the street built in 1890, according to the maps. Full acre yard, never been touched. Thought, I'm going to find some grace. I didn't even find trash. I found nothing on that guy's yard.
It's all Phil, probably.
Nothing. And went to the 36 house, got a couple kids' toys, couple memorial pennies, and that was it. But I thought for sure I'd get something decent out of the 1890 house. Nope, not a thing. Not a thing. And this was in a town that in the 1890s was doing quite well up through the Depression because it was a gold mining town. The Depression never bothered them. So those people had money. They just didn't lose it.
Yeah. My house next door, I lived next to what was an old farm. And on his front lawn, I dug a 1839 model U.S. belt buckle plate the 1839 models were given to the militia before the Civil War, but they were part of their uniform for the Civil War.
Yeah.
So right on my neighbor's front lawn, I found that. So you never know.
Oh, that's like I dug up a U.S. Civil War belt buckle in California. Unfortunately, mine was a repo, but a guy over on the coast dug one up and it was real because they actually had Union troops stationed in the California shoreline. So, but no, mine was a phony. Something don't say right.
And 2025 is supposed to be the last year of the Kennedy half. See if you can find any.
Oh, really? Huh. I didn't know that. That's
I
gonna,
don't usually get half dollars, so
huh?
I don't usually get any half dollars in change.
Nah. The only way I figure you can get them anymore is you have to go buy them if you can.
Even 20, 30 years ago, it'd be a rare thing to get a half dollar.
Yeah, because nobody wants. That was a problem with our like half dollars and others. They're too big. People didn't like them. You look at Canada, Australia, and they make the smaller toonies and loonies. They love those. Those people love them. You know, they work well. And our cash registers aren't even meant to take anything above a quarter anymore in the change. You know, so. Did you teach him, Mary? Excuse me.
Cracker Jacks.
Cracker Jacks. You mean Cracker Jacks? Scott, did you see Reacher season 3?
No, I haven't. I know you told me that the other night. I
Yeah, I've been watching it. It's pretty. You know, I love the show. Didn't care for the movies with what's his name. He just didn't fit the bill. Tom Cruise.
Now is it? That's on Amazon, right?
Uh,
I think that's what he told me the other day.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Well, we stopped circulating them. The only way you're supposed to get them is buy them through the mint, Jerry. But they started dumping them in banks, but nobody really wanted them. So
Good thing they made them back in the day, though,
yeah.
in the silver days.
Good night, Gary.
Have a good night, Gary.
Your 10 pesos. It's as big as an American half dollar. I thought they were a lot smaller. I know the 20 and 100 pesos were pretty big. The
Now,
older
is it
ones.
a 10 peso coin, or is it equivalent to $10?
She said yes, so apparently it's size too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you buy a roll from the mint every year. Yeah, lots of people used to. But
Lots of people use plastic nowadays.
yeah, that's the problem. This country's going to plastic. Nobody wants to carry change or money anymore. Yana, you'll love this one. I remember this. I was a laundromat one time, and these kids have been to Mexico, and they're driving back up through California, and they parked out back. And this was one of the parts of town where you shouldn't leave your car unopened if you can't see it. Well, this guy had built a tray because it didn't have one. It was an older Subaru. He made this tray out of aluminum. It was full of coins, but they're all pesos. Well, whoever broke into his car, instead of just taking the coins, they ripped out the whole console he'd built. And when he told the cop it was full of coins, the cop goes, "How much money?" He goes, "Well, not much. It was all Mexican money, all pesos. We just got back from Canada or Mexico." And I'm going, so they stole like 3,000 pesos, which is like next to nothing here. So,
yeah.
And they actually caught the people because the people went to a bank and tried to turn it in, and none of the banks in my town would exchange.
I was just getting ready to say, Bill, that today criminals are so dumb, it's almost like they want to get caught.
Yeah, it's like, it's like, where did you get all these Mexican coins? Well, we found them. No.
No matter where you go nowadays, you're on camera.
Yeah. Well, this wasn't
Every
camera.
house.
They went to a bank and tried to turn it in. Hi,
Yeah.
Marty. And people, where'd you get all these
Hey,
Mexicans from?
Marty. Mike is sleeping, as far as we know, Marty.
Yeah. But the kid wasn't so much pissed off about the Mexican coins being stolen, but the guy ripped the console out that he built. I can understand that.
Yeah.
Only lost probably what 100 pesos, maybe $50 and change, but then he had to go and build a new console for his car because somebody destroyed it.
He must have got the old one back, right?
No, they never did find that, but
Oh,
I don't know what happened to it. But they caught the people because they went into a bank and dumped all these Mexican coins on there, and that just doesn't happen in my hometown. So it's like Canadian, maybe, because a lot of people have relatives in Canada and Idaho, so they had places that would exchange Canadian money, but no place would exchange Mexican money. So it's like, yeah, something's weird here.
and we got done playing golf a little while ago. Mike and Marty and me.
He's sleeping then, yeah.
Yeah.
Works and got
Must have
tired.
wore him out.
You'll wore him
Around
out.
the golf must have, yeah. Playing virtual golf.
Severe tennis elbow flare up from Golf Martin. Let's see. I'm going to look up something here for Rob again.
I was saying to Mike earlier tonight when that he was saying how hard it is to get through a round of golf some nights after work. I said, yeah, it's a good thing you don't have to walk the course.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Back when I played real golf, that golf course I used to belong to, it was 3 miles to walk completely around.
Oh, gee.
So it was
I
good
never did
exercise.
play. I only played regular golf at a driving range with some guys and only did 9 holes once. I did disc golf for years because they had up in my town. Hi, Paula. They had this one course over one of our oldest parks. It was also like 75 acres of hills and creeks. So you're throwing across ravines from where you start, and your basket's over there somewhere. So if you threw really bad, your freaking frisbee would roll back down the hill, end up in the creek floating away. So you had to make sure you made good shots, stuff like that. That was fun.
Hey, Paula.
And I was surprised when I first started it. For every golf club, they have a matching frisbee, a driver, a putter, a number 1, a number 2.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either till when
I just thought they all had to use the same frisbee.
No, I went to this little mom and pop store that used to be a grocery store that all they sold was beer, soda, and stuff for disc golf because it's like number 5 on the list of California top pro disc golf courses. So you go in and they'll sell you a whole set in a bag. I go, there's sets for these? They go, oh yeah, whatever you have in regular golf. You got a driver, you got a putter. I went, okay.
What the hell does the putter look like?
It's just a small disc, smaller than the other ones, just for throwing a short distance. Nobody would golf with me. I took on a 1100. Oh, like the Three Stooges, huh? What do you shoot golf with? A 12 gauge. Yeah, they got all
And
that.
5 Mile.
High 5 Mile. I went out once in a while, did that. There were some guys who were really good at it. So, and I was surprised
Yeah.
that they could make a lot of money doing tours too. I went, okay.
Yeah. Uh,
Jackson, hello.
there was some really good golfers at my golf course too. There was some guys who could hit a golf ball so far. It was unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, that day we played the 9 holes of the driving range. It was so funny because one of the guys hit his ball. We saw it go towards, there was this house that, like, the people on the property where the golf course was, they had a house built there that they rented out. Well, we saw it, looked like it went over the house. What happened was it bounced off the roof because, like, hole number 3 was right next to this house by the driving range. It bounced off the roof and actually rolled over in number 3 hole.
Oh wow.
And we hunted for 15 minutes. Somebody walks through and goes, looks up and goes, you guys ain't gonna believe this. Mark, you just made a hole in one. I went, no, it was his ball. So
Yeah, I never made a hole in one.
oh,
VR golf, I've done it 3 times, but
in regular golf, I never even came close to making a hole in one. But then I never played enough to get even, other than be able to hit the ball most of the time.
I was with a guy when he hit a hole in one. I remember that.
Oh. I wasn't that much better at disc golf either, man. I had a bad slice. Yet I could see guys that they'd sit there and there's the basket, 100 yards down, straight as an arrow, that disc, man. It's either hit it or just drop in front of it. And you're going, I can't do that. Mine goes, I can never throw it straight.
You're trying to throw it too hard or something.
Something, I don't know. But this guy would sit there and spin around on his finger and then just, and straight as an arrow. It's like, damn, how do you do that? I got 6 holes in one on putt-putt course at our campground. Miniature golf's fun. The one I used to hit up in Roseville was miniature golf and go-karts. I love that place. We play around a miniature golf and then go race each other.
Was it actually a formatted race, or is it you guys just getting go-karts and just buzzed around?
You could just go in and screw around, but they actually had races on Friday and Saturday nights, so you could enter.
Yeah, we used to do that too. We used to have a hell of a blast racing.
Yeah, that was a blast. It was fun. So.
We had one guy who was he was actually a local race car driver, and he used to. I mean, nobody could beat him.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
matter which car he had. He was usually the one who always won.
So, yeah, those. I mean, you rarely find the. I mean, I haven't seen the one in Roseville shut down the go karts, but you can still play 9 holes there or do something else. It's like, man, those days were gone. I used to love places like that had racing go karts. Our town had them for a while because they had a center for kids with the pinball machines, arcade games, and they had go-kart racing. Then all of a sudden they shut down the go-kart racing. I don't know why. Maybe the insurance got too crazy, but
that or maintenance and stuff on the go-karts. And
yeah, so
I always thought I'd like to have my own little go-kart track.
that'd be fun.
Yeah. Invite some people over and just race go-karts.
Yeah. We had kind of a track at the edge of town that we'd ride. It wasn't for go-karts, but our mini bikes, we'd race them. They tore out an old section of town, and it was 4 or 5 years later before they put up a shopping mall in there. And there's this field, and it made a really nice racetrack for mini bikes. So,
Yeah.
But then that got built over.
Yeah, a lot of things come and go.
Yeah.
I don't even know if the go-kart tracks around here are open anymore. A lot of things went under during the pandemic.
Yeah. In fact, that where I was talking about where they shut down the go-karts, the kids center, I think that closed up during the pandemic, never reopened.
Before that, 2008, a lot of stuff shut down too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that. And 7 years earlier, 2001, a lot of stuff shut down.
Yeah, the stock market shut down.
Yep.
2001.
Yeah, and a lot of business shut down because of it.
Yeah.
Well, it's 6:55. We'll be here for 5 more minutes and then gonna call it.
Yeah. Any questions or
Any
comments?
questions about Richie's book? Anybody
You
here?
probably heard enough about my book already.
Now let's see. This is Friday night. Later tonight, Grandma Kelly will have her show. There's Friday Night Digs. Where can I buy the books? Says Vinto Samurai.
The new one isn't out yet. My first one is available on Amazon. Dark Witches and Mystical Misfits. Bill's read it. He knows what it's all about.
I loved it. Great read. What?
Yeah,
Somebody in South Carolina just got executed by firing squad. His choice. I didn't know they could do that.
Yeah. Just nobody's chosen that lately.
Yeah. Can Do veteran. Okay, thank you. I haven't been over to Can Do's in a long time. I got to go check that out.
Usually people go the easy way out, the lethal injection.
And then Saturday, Richie will have a premiere before him, DF Digger. MADMAN might be on this week. I don't know. He wasn't last week.
Yes, he's got a video, he said.
He does. Okay, he's got a video.
Yeah. We got
Mason
Murr.
Pardon?
Mason Murr.
Mason Murr. That's right. He's before you guys, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Charlie and Rob at 8:45 Sunday morning. Rob and Charlie, Mayor Videos, and then Monday Night Digs, which Anna is part of. So, see you in all those shows, people. Everybody have a great night.
Night, everyone. No silliness tonight. Maybe next.